I am crazy. So I made it up in a tree using a saddle. Can you believe that? I bought a trophy line. I'm all set up. I'm going to take the lineman's belt off here as soon as I get comfortable. I am in a different wildlife management unit on game lands with which I am not familiar. Drove 2.5 hours to get here this morning. Took the day off from work. Climbed up a tree. I found apples. Can you believe that? Doing my e-scouting. E-scouting, how cool is that? Two things I'm going to tell you about in this video. One is, the saddle is kind of comfortable. I've sat in it in the backyard at home. Hung it from a tree there, the little hackberry tree. It's okay. I'll do a video on saddles down the road. There's some things they don't tell you about saddles. The challenge of the saddle is not the saddle. No, it's the climbing. But I finally think I got that figured out. It took me about half an hour to get up here. I don't even have all my gear up here. I'm not even going to bring it all up here. But now that I'm up here, I feel pretty good. I feel nice and safe. I have a nice view. I'm not very high in the air, but I'm up high enough for my purposes for the first time. I'm pretty proud of myself. But that's not why you're here. You're not here to hear about saddles. You're here to hear your Foodplot Friday video, aren't you? E-scouting. Here's a little tip. When you're looking at land in those aerial maps, look for a field where they left some trees in the middle of the field. Chances are the game commissions, right, the Department of Wildlife Conservation, whoever it is, Department of Natural Resources, whoever it is in your area, they probably left those trees for a reason. They probably left them because they drop food. And I was right. I had that in my head, came up here, and sure enough, when I looked at the map, there's a few rows of trees. Anytime you see rows of trees, that's something somebody planted. And they don't plant junk, they plant good stuff. So there's some trees over there, right? They planted apple trees. A whole row of them all the way down through here. And then there's a few old ones like this guy. And out in there, there's two other ones with nice big apples on them. And then when I look out there, I think those trees out in the middle, those are oaks. So there's this whole big old field where they can bed during the day. There's a bedding area down below me. I think they're gonna come out right here about dark because it dips down. Nice little draw that they can come up, catch the thermals as they come up through there and smell me. But at least I'll be able to swing out of the way, see them coming up there, maybe get a shot at somebody. I'm gonna give it all I got. Sit out through the rest of the evening here and see what happens on this little guy. So that's my tip. That's our Foodplot Friday. Good luck out there.